Well, happy Tuesday. Today's trading session saw a little bit of everything. I had a break even, I had a loss, and I had a winner. Very happy with overall the executions. We're going to go ahead and recap those now. These were done on my live stream, which happens on my main channel, Trades by Matt, every morning at Market Open. It's free to watch, so come hang out. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. This is where the recaps happen from the trades every day. And this was obviously done on my 20, 50K Apex funded accounts. Let's go and dive into today's trades. Yo, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully you survived yesterday. After like, I think 10:30, 10:45, I didn't look at the charts the rest of the day. So ended up going fairly sideways if I had to guess, because yesterday's close is at 260. Yeah, most of the session was probably sideways. So this is what the daily chart's looking like. Obviously yesterday was insane. The overnight session from yesterday was insane. Down 5.2% at one point, and then down like 2.5 to 3 the rest of the day for the most part. We are currently basically flat. Again, we got yesterday's close with a little bit of liquidity down there at 260. VWAP up at 320. Overnight highs up at 420. Hanging out right at yesterday's value or high right now as well. So kind of what my take is currently, if we can hold 320, really like 290 to 320, I'll say this 30-point range. Yesterday's value area high to VWAP. If we can stay underneath it, the rotation down into 260, I think looks pretty clean. As is the rotation, honestly, down in the overnight lows, 220s. For a rotation down to yesterday's point of control, 200. Potentially yesterday's value area low, 140. Seems a little bit aggressive, but definitely on the table. On the flip side, if we can get above VWAP, 320s, and get through this volume at 50, or just under 50, we crack that, we're looking at 420s on 420s to the top side, as well as, we crack 420, we could, honestly, there's a little bit of movement above that could happen. So those are kind of the points of interest with the how we're going to play out. As always, I wait the first 15 minutes. Let everything kind of shake out a little bit with the open volatility. News-wise, we've got 9 o'clock consumer confidence. That'll move us a little bit, and that's it. Consumer confidence at 9 should give us a little bit of movement. We'll see. Again, we'll watch to see if the books thin out right before the news to see what kind of aggressive move we're gonna have. But yeah, that's kind of the how I'm planning on looking at, based on where we're currently at. I think it's a fairly good decisive point right around here. If we don't break out either way, then obviously we're going sideways. So, all right, rejecting VWAP. Getting back inside yesterday's value area high, making the rotation to yesterday's close that we were talking about pre-market. There's the rotation to yesterday's close that we were talking about pre-market. After this level, the ones I care about, 220 and 200. Overnight lows and yesterday's point of control at 200. Got what, 60 points of movement so far? Not bad. 70 points, actually. All right, here's the 220s, chat. So we are just making those levels that we talked about pre-market. Rejected VWAP, went to yesterday's close. 220s, overnight lows now. Next up will be yesterday's point of control at 200. And then if we crack that, then I guess we really are on the 140, 150 watch for yesterday's value area low. All right, crack 200. Making our way down to 145. Yesterday's value area low for the green to red rotation for prior day value. Yeah, V. I mean, dude, I'm wondering the same thing, honestly. It's definitely playing out. It's like a 100-point ripper off the lows so far. We're just under 90 points. All right, there's the 360s, and now we got a block at 400. And we could just keep grinding, man. I mean, this is a pretty explosive move off the lows so far. We're what, 200 points up off the lows? No pullback, really? Curiosity-wise, 320 aggressive buy. It just feels like it's not really a deep enough pullback for a 200-point move, to be honest. That's why it seems like an aggressive buy, but it's the magical 20s and it's the 1-minute opening range high and 5-minute opening range high for that matter. So it's like, it is an interesting spot, 100%. Is it enough of a pullback though when we've been rocketing straight up? I don't know the answer to that, right? That's why it feels a little bit aggressive, but it could absolutely work if we even get down there. I don't even know if we're going to get down to 320. I mean, it's literally been moonshotting. Okay, the 320 play could be here. It's a little aggressive. I'm going to take it. Give it a shot. gonna go ahead and move. There we go. All right. That worked out really well. It was aggressive, but there was enough there to for me to want to take it. And I think I got in with a tick of drawdown. One tick of, or maybe a point of drawdown. I don't know. I don't know the exact number there. Probably like a point of drawdown for a 10-point winner. Instant. Couple seconds long. Those are my favorite. I love those. The reasons I got in there, obviously, like I've been talking about. Magical 20s. Good bounce spot. 5-minute and 1-minute opening range. So it was that local high. And we just wicked right into it. Gave it my 10-point base hit. No greed there for me. Just getting my 10 points and getting out and calling that a trade. And it's lit. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Just punched my mic. Full punch going for the dad joke. I'm excited, obviously. Alrighty. Tuesday, January 28th, today. Why does the baker go to work? Why does the baker go to work? Because he needs the dough. So he doesn't have to sleep on the floor. Oh, God. Answer me. Can it will retrace on 5-minute FEG? I don't know. I don't really know what an FEG is, to be honest, and I don't know how to answer can it will. It sucks about this PA is the day feels over being this high up. Dude, I agree with you. The problem is that, like, I mean, we realistically probably have like double to triple the move in us still, but it does feel, it always is very challenging for me to want to buy after just going straight up with no pullbacks. 380s could be interesting. Stars like a nice +1 standard deviation. Getting a little bounce off it. 410 reject is kind of aggressive. Yeah, we blasted through that. The retest of point control is also, I don't know, that's flipping green pretty significantly. I feel like probably the 420 a little cleaner. If you like the downside, which Delta's kind of suggesting right now, right? So if we did test point of control, could give it like 10 points or so. Look something like this, probably. I don't hate that trade. Assuming Delta stays the way it is. You have the green line algo here, right? I might not get the fill though. Kind of acting like it doesn't want it. Missed it by what, 3 points? I am in the short from point of control. I'm gonna go move that break even. Oh. Oh, missed my fill by a tick. That was a little too quick to even like contemplate the dick for a tick. I don't want to be a dick for a tick, right? If I get within a tick, I try and usually just kill it, but that was a pretty quick little flush. $10 banger after the stop out there, but I was not willing to definitely wanted my stop break even there this late in the candle for a strong close. Just barely missed that fill, man. That's okay. Missed it by a tick or so. Happens. Delta's going pretty flat sideways here. I'm going to take a long here. It's a little aggressive. I like the action. I like the fact that I'm risking 7 points. I like the fact that we could push right back up into the 20s at the bottom of this range. I get stopped out immediately. I'm down 50, or I'm down 150 there. Might have been too tight. I still think this floats it. Delta was going sideways enough at the bottom of this little range that I wanted to move back into the overnight highs. I marketed in. Maybe not the right idea. I don't know. I get stopped at a tick. Maybe a little impatient on my side. Just looked clean.